Hey everybody, welcome back to yet another 2003 Ford Mustang Mach 1 video. This week I'm going to work on my new to me third brake light. I picked up this new to me used OEM third brake light for the Mustang. I got this on eBay and it was in really good shape, but it was just starting to crack and craze along the top. And so off camera, I wet sanded it with 1000, 1500, and then 2000 grit sandpaper. And it's looking pretty good. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna tape off the bottom. I'm gonna give it a couple coats of this 2K clear that I have left over from the Chevy Cruze project. This is actually a brand new can that I activated and then didn't need any of it. So I put it in the freezer, and that's a good way to save it. So once I'm done with it, I'll put it back in the freezer and it should last a long time, because these, for those of you that may not know, these two-part clears have an activator, and once you break the little ampule or whatever you call it inside, the little capsule, it mixes the hardener with it. So anyway, this is pretty much ready to go. It's nice and clear, it's nice and scratch-free, I guess you call it. But once this is wet with a clear coat, it'll all be uniform. So let's get my paint booth set up. And out here in my dedicated spray booth, I've got this propped up, got it cleaned off, got this nice and agitated. Gonna give it a couple coats. This won't take long. I did do a final clean with some Windex and a clean microfiber, which is better than a paper towel because a paper towel leaves lint. So let's spray it. All right, as it rests here on top of the actual Mustang, because I didn't want it laying in the dirt, I gave it 3 coats and it's drying right now. It looks really good. I'm really happy. You can see that. It's got a nice gloss to it. Nice even gloss. I don't think I'll have to do anything with it as far as polishing it once it's done, but this will probably take a few hours to dry. I'm gonna move it inside before too long because it's gonna be getting dark and I don't want it out here with the dew. So we'll pick this up again once it's dry. Okay, welcome back. It is a couple days later and this is dry, and I'm very, very happy with the way this thing turned out. I gave it just a quick buff with some compound and a microfiber, and then I put a coating of ceramic coating liquid over it because it would tend to scratch. And my LEDs came in. These I used in the Chevy Cruze project, and these are extremely bright. So it takes 4 of them. Installing this is actually very simple. The only thing I don't know if the nuts that I have on the current aftermarket one will fit this. I guess we're about to find out. Let's take a look at it in the car. Okay, and just to show you, here is the aftermarket one that came on the car, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's a LED. I find that those are not actually very bright, but the fact that it is all red, I don't really like that. I like the factory version that has the black top. So to remove this, it's very simple. Just 2 fasteners under there, which I will take this out right now. And with the 2 10mm fasteners out of there, just go ahead and pull this out. Undo the 4 bases that are there, and plus this is the trunk light that easily twists out of there. And here's the main switch for the harness. Now pull all that out, install it, transfer it over to the new one. And here you can see them side by side, the factory one and the aftermarket one. I mean, it's just a matter of personal preference. I prefer the one that is more OEM looking, but this is gonna have LED bulbs inside. When I had my 01 Bullet, I actually took the factory one and I gutted the inside of it. I cut out all the inside and I retrofitted a very high quality LED strip inside. So it looked OEM from the outside and it lit up a nice solid line of LEDs. But I'm gonna try it this way. LED technology's come a long way since I had that Bullet, so I just know that I prefer it over this. Let's transfer over this harness, which honestly is very simple to do. And because I know everyone's gonna ask, the size of these are 921, and I got these on Amazon. You can easily find them. It doesn't have to be this brand, but the 921 direct fit for these, and I find that these are extremely bright, very, very bright. All right, it is all done, and the fit and finish is much better because it's obviously OEM. Fits nice and flush along the top. The other one did not. The other one was always raised on this side, which was allowing water to leak into the trunk. So much happier with this. With the clear coat on it, it should last indefinitely. Plus I'll keep it covered or in the garage, so it won't really be exposed to a lot of sun. So let me go find a way to press the brake pedal so we can see what it looks like. Okay, well there it is. It's probably not coming through on camera, but substantially brighter. There are 4 hot spots. I'm not super crazy about those, but that's what you get with LEDs, I suppose. I guess I could swap those out for red. That might help a little bit, but one thing for sure, I like the way this looks a lot better. The fit and finish is much better, plus it's OEM, so I'd call that a win. What do you think, Bridget? Think it's a win, Bridgie? Yes? I think so. Just to update, I actually ended up changing to red LEDs, and these are from Lasfit, and that is the part number right there. I think basically a red LED behind red plastic looks better. It's not all washed out. And I know the camera's not really doing it justice right now, but it is nice and cherry red and clear. And it'll be super bright at night. Much better. One more project done. Drop a comment down below, let me know what you think. Let me know if you have one of these and would consider maybe doing this retrofit yourself. Anyway, until next time, we'll catch you on the flip side.